Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Firestar Plays Kingdom Hearts 2. I think now would be a good time to read those reports. My efforts these many years have come to fruition, with the world I govern having become a paradise worthy of being called Radiant Garden. Nurtured by the pure water that is the source of life, fragrant flowers bloom in abundance and the people face each day with hopeful smiles. But where there is light, darkness also lurks, as noted in my earlier reports. I must solve the mystery of this darkness of the heart. This paradise depends on it. I shall perform an experiment to probe the depths of a person's heart. One of my own apprentices, Xehanort, has volunteered to be a subject. The young man has served me ever since I nursed him back from death's door some years ago. He had lost all his memories at the time, but later showed remarkable intellectual curiosity, and readily absorbed my teachings. Gaining deep wisdom, any mental immaturity is surely due to his young age. If I explore Xehanort's heart with psychological tests, I may be able to recall the past locked away within. My apprentice even has also shown great interest in Xehanort's memories. My apprentice, Evan. But is he really the right subject? Xehanort does indeed exhibit extraordinary talents. Too extraordinary. Perhaps they are even superhuman. I've made a grave mistake. My study of the darkness of the heart began with a simple psychological test and quickly snowballed. Spurred on by my youngest apprentice, Ienzo, I constructed a massive laboratory in the basement of my castle. Unbeknownst to me, my 6 apprentices then began collecting a large number of subjects on which to perform dangerous experiments into the darkness of the heart. As soon as I found out, I called my apprentices together and ordered them not to only to cease their studies, but to destroy the results of their research thus far. What on earth was happening with the hearts of my 6 beloved apprentices? While pursuing the mystery of the darkness of the heart, could they themselves have strayed into its depths? Yet I remained the most foolish of all, for I had begun these experiments. We are not meant to interfere in the depths of another's heart, no matter what our reasons for doing so. And my error plunged me into despair. A visitor from another world soothed my dejected soul. A tiny king named Mickey came wielding a legendary key, the infamous Keyblade, said to bring both chaos and prosperity to the world. He is very knowledgeable on many topics, and was deepened our friendship as we conversed companionably. Upon his advice, I decided to review the data obtained at my basement lab. That is when I discovered the Ansem reports. Though they bore my name, the only one I had ever written was number 0. Apparently he had gone to pin numbers 1 through 8 himself. Yes, the first subject in my foolish experiments. Chaos affects not only this world, but many other worlds besides. In the Ansem reports, my apprentice Xehanort had written under my name. I found the records of his hideous experiments along with his hypothesis about the door that appeared out of the darkness in my basement. All living there have hearts, and all hearts hold darkness deep within. Worlds are no exception. If a world is a being, the heart it holds must be colossal. The darkness at its core must be monstrous indeed. Did Xehanort pass through that door in an attempt to contact the Dark Realm? No, not only Xehanort. It appears my other 5 apprentices believe it was for the sake of research. Stared deep into the darkness and were pulled into it. Evan, Ienzo, Bragg, Dylan, and Alias. They have ceased to be human. I too have had everything taken away from me, banished to a hollow realm of nothingness. What is Xehanort hoping to gain with my pilfered existence? Will my people cease to smile? If the light of hope has been extinguished, I shall henceforth walk with darkness as a friend. Here in the realm of nothingness to which I have been relegated, darkness is the midst of nothing, darkness in zero. Thus I shall be known as Diz, discarding the stolen name Ansem, and going in search of revenge. The distant days spent in that beautiful paradise are an illusion to me now. How long have I been here, banished to the realm of nothingness? It is only by relying upon my anger and hatred that I've been able to retain my sense of self here, where all existence is nullified. My heart is being overcome with hatred towards my apprentices, possessed by the darkness, with the anger I feel for stupidly allowing myself to be betrayed. And this darkness eating away at my heart? I cannot continue to idle away my time here. Where are Xehanort and the others attempting to do? I must unravel the mystery of these Ansem reports, intercept my apprentices, and defeat them. That is my mission, an only way to repay the world for my sins. To those who lack hearts, the heartless must be the key. The darkness of the heart made flesh, cursed shadows who not only lack hearts, but multiply by seizing hearts from any and all living things. Where have they come from, and where are they going? 3 elements combine to create life: a heart, a soul, and a body. But what of the soul and body left behind when the heart is lost? When the soul leaves the body, its vessel of life gives way to death. What about when the heart leaves? The being does not perish when its heart leaves its body. The heart alone disappears into the darkness. There is little time. If I remain in this realm much longer, I will certainly learn these answers the hard way. My heart is already captive of the darkness. This realm where all existence has been disintegrated, I have just barely managed to preserve my sense of self by continuing to think and to write. A place where even time has lost all meaning. Eternity is as but a moment here. I must make haste. Certainly their plans are already underway. The Heartless must be the key to unraveling the mystery. The 6 traitors were operating a laboratory that churned out these cursed shadows. Not only did they generate pure blood Heartless from living creatures, but they then used those Heartless to synthesize artificial versions of the creatures as well. These synthetic Heartless bore insignias that were called emblems. Pure blood or emblem, these Heartless act only to fulfill their instinctive needs. They single-mindedly detect hearts and swarm around them. A human's command would be ineffective. The Heartless would easily steal the human's heart and use it to increase their own ranks. But what if an even stronger Heartless was giving the orders? If he cast aside his own soul and body and became a Heartless, wouldn't he be able to control the otherwise intraceable Heartless? Intractable. Furthermore, wouldn't he be planning to make use of the creature's instincts? The heart-seeking Heartless have their sights set on a larger and more powerful heart. Their ultimate goal is crystal clear. The largest heart in existence, the heart of the world. This is all conjecture, but it would seem he is utilizing the Heartless in his search for a path leading to the heart of the worlds. My choice to befriend darkness here in the midst of nothing was a sound one. The moment I stared straight ahead with a calm heart, neither rejecting darkness nor fearing it, I gained a newfound power. A superhuman power. The power of darkness. Likely Xehanort and the others were enraptured by this power, eventually becoming its prisoners. I do not intend to allow my heart to be devoured by the darkness as they did, of course. With this new power, I discovered a corridor of darkness that connects the realm of nothingness to the outside world. While it's still difficult to come and go as I please, my punishment is now a thing of the past. To deceive Xehanort and my apprentices, I first used my power to change form, before returning to the realm of light. As I had suspected, Xehanort has become a Heartless. Under my name, he commanded other Heartless in quest to snatch away the hearts of many different worlds. At the center of the hearts Xehanort had stolen was Kingdom Hearts, which attracts tremendous darkness to itself and attempts to send any and all matter back into its depths. The other 5 have disappeared, and they become heartless like Xehanort, or did they vanish after Xehanort exploited them? I became familiar with an unusual entity while pursuing the truth. It is the soul and body that remain when a being loses its heart. When a heartless is born, these entities disappear from the realm of light to be reborn as entirely new beings in a completely different realm. While beings born of darkness and those lacking hearts may find them convenient, it is dangerous for others to make much use of the corridors of darkness. Darkness erodes the heart. In search of a place to proceed with my research, and planning away from prying eyes, I find myself in Twilight Town. It is a quiet village forgotten in the chasm between light and darkness. I situated myself in the basement of an abandoned mansion, and started standing beyond the woods. My underground research resulted in one new discovery after another. When a heartless is born, the body and soul left behind are reborn into this world as a different being. They possess different intentions than their heartless brethren, while it is unclear what these sentient things are. After all, it would appear they are responsible for much bedlam in the world. My erstwhile friend, the king, and his subjects, along with a hero wielding the Keyblade, are battling the heartless even as a new threat approaches. This new threat. They have given themselves a fitting name, I suppose. These non-beings, Nobodies. A great number of Nobodies have lost human form as have the heartless, yet the nobody born of someone with a strong heart retains its shape, with but the faintest visible changes. It appears my betrayers have retained their human forms as Nobodies, are gathering more followers in hopes of furthering their schemes. Organization 13, formed of 13 Nobodies, my betrayers at its core, have divided into two. They're said to be carrying out some sort of research. Seeking to uncover the plans of this organization, I've decided to head for where the 6 of its members have gathered. Towering over the outer limits in the realm between darkness and light, Castle Oblivion. It appears that I have been too distracted by the behavior of Xehanort and his cohorts, by the events occurring in their vicinity. My friend's struggle to protect the realm of light from the threat of Heartless is now over. With Xehanort's Heartless, going by the name Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, defeated at last. The other wielder of the Keyblade, this hero, traveled from world to world, sealing up keyholes and laying Heartless low. Meanwhile, the king, who has delved into the realm of darkness, worked with the Keyblade-wielding hero to close the door to Kingdom Hearts from the realm of both darkness and light, thus holding off the threat of tremendous darkness. There are still a great number of Heartless afoot, and Organization 13 and the Nobodies continue to be active in the shadows. Indeed, the world is still a very dangerous place. We must find a way to do battle with these enemies. Thus, I will both make amends and have my revenge. It is for this reason that I have infiltrated Castle Oblivion, and consists of 13 floors above and 12 floors below, with the contents of its white rooms transforming in response to its visitors' memories. Organization 13 was conducting experiments on memory here. The subject in these experiments, a girl named Nominee, appeared to possess extremely unusual abilities. Were they attempting to derive something from these powers? Refusing to be distracted by Organization 13, I had returned to my own secret research when I knew a visitor appeared at the castle today. It was Sora, the Keyblade-wielding hero who had defeated Ansem and his companions. Deep underground, the stench of darkness arose. All the players are coming together, and it would seem. I should have expected nothing less from the Keyblade-wielding hero. Sora's and friends defied the machinations of Organization 13 and rescued Nominee. Nominee was a witch who controlled the memories of others. Most likely these powers were achieved through a special process when she was born. Nominee is a nobody created when a young girl's heart left her body. She has no corresponding Heartless. This is because the young girl in this case was a princess. Kairi, a resident of Radiant Garden, over which I had ruled, was one of the 7 princesses that upheld the realm of light. With no darkness in her heart, Kairi produced no Heartless. Instead of vanishing, her body remained in the realm of light. In other words, both the nobody called Nominee and the heartless, proof of a lost heart, are extremely unstable beings who lack the body's need to produce a nobody. Therefore, they also lack Kairi's memories. One reason for this may be that Kairi's heart did not return to the darkness when separated from her body, but rather migrated to another vessel deep within Sora's heart. That is, Nominee is an alter ego of the Kairi who has directly interfered with Sora's heart. Could this be why Sora and those whose hearts are connected to him were able to have their memories controlled? She is a non-being in the truest sense of the word, having not even become a true nobody, and with nowhere left to go. She is but the most fleeting of shadows. Sora went to sleep in order to recover the memories he lost in Castle Oblivion. It would take quite some time to bring back all the memories he had created in his lifetime. But Organization 13 held sway over Castle Oblivion. Sora would need to be kept someplace more secure. I persuaded Nominee to move the slumbering Sora to Twilight Town for safekeeping. Nominee, as I have written here before, she is a most unusual being, born in the same process as a nobody, but lacking virtually all the elements of a nobody. Perhaps she continues drawing in hopes of capturing that which she lacks, the memories of others, especially Sora. I've arrived at a hypothesis. I believe that Nominee was born as a special type of nobody, when Sora attacked himself with the Keyblade, causing his and Kairi's heart to leave their bodies simultaneously. Nominee emerged as Kairi's nobody, but the body and soul necessary to exist as a nobody belong to Sora. When a person's heart is stolen, a heartless is born, with no sense of self, and the body and soul left behind give rise to a nobody. If one willingly releases one's heart from one's body, Sora and Xehanort retained their selfhood even after becoming heartless. Then there are Kairi and Nominee. Kairi was exceptional for having had no darkness within her heart. Also exceptional was that her heart, once freed, migrated to a new vessel, Sora. The combination of these two theoretical unlikely exceptions may be behind this anomaly. There are matters I must attend to while Sora is sleeping. A new ally has appeared on the scene, Riku. I have reunited with an old friend at Castle Oblivion, but was unable to disclose my identity. If he knew the situation, he would likely try to stop me from carrying out my revenge. As much as I would dearly love to converse with him as in the old days, that has now been a hopeless dream. My friend has been fighting in the realm of darkness. Most likely he found his way there through Traverse Town. Like Castle Oblivion, that village also rests in the cleft between light and dark. It consists of the remnants of worlds whose hearts have been stolen by the Heartless. It is where those who have barely escaped the destruction of their worlds eventually find themselves. This realm between is quite unstable, with corridors of darkness appearing from time to time. Whenever a world disappears, some of its inhabitants must arrive there through these corridors. Surely Sora traveled these same corridors of darkness when he first came to Traverse Town. Since my friend, fighting in the realm of darkness, appeared in Castle Oblivion through a corridor of darkness constructed by Organization 13. My new ally Riku also effected his return via one of these corridors. He swore to me he would give his all for his best friend Sora. In fact, Sora's memories have been slow to return. Thus I have asked Riku to bring me another Sora, his nobody. Sora is indispensable if I am to achieve my goal. I acquire the Keyblade-wielding hero to fly through the realm of light and defeat Organization 13. Apart from Nominee, nobody's retained their memories of their time as humans. Sora's nobody, Roxas, has lost Sora's memories. This is likely because Sora's time as a Heartless was short, having recovered his heart and returned to his human form soon after leaving behind Roxas as nobody. But seeing Roxas is much like Nominee. Nominee is Kairi's nobody, but came into being via Sora's body and soul. Likewise, Roxas is Sora's nobody, but was left behind because Sora's Heartless regained human form using Kairi's heart instead of his own. It may be that Sora's memories are slow to return because that half of him, that is Roxas, is still lacking. I must convert Roxas into data and return him to Sora. As a member of Organization 13, it was exceedingly difficult to bring Roxas in. Having lost to Roxas once, Riku laid everything on the line and used the power of darkness in their second battle, only just managing to bring Roxas back with him. But Organization 13 grows ever nearer. Here in Twilight Town is where Roxas was reborn as a nobody. This is where Roxas first encountered Organization 13 and joined its ranks. They are bound to search this place thoroughly. First, I shall convert all of Twilight Town into data and construct a world duplicate in Sora's memories. I shall place Roxas within that world to live out his days and regain those memories. There is little time. Organization 13 schemes must be making steady progress as well. Tomorrow, Sora awakens. My long, drawn-out revenge is nearing its end. Xehanort, who took everything away from me, though as a Heartless he is no more. As the leader of Organization 13, his ambition once again is to capture Kingdom Hearts, the most colossal heart of all. His Heartless had attempted to draw out the great darkness of Kingdom Hearts, created from the heart of all worlds. His Nobody, however, is now almost finished gathering human hearts to be assimilated into Kingdom Hearts as well. The fool. Only one mystery remains. How did Xehanort manage to open the door that appeared in my basement of my castle? No, any theory posited now, when everything is nearing completion, would be meaningless. Roxas, Ansem, Nominee. They defy all logic, yet there they are, singular exceptions to the rule. The theories exposed by me and my Organization 13 have been blown to pieces by a handful of strong-hearted individuals. Sora, Kairi, Riku. Ah yes, Riku. Though his heart had its weaknesses, making it prone to darkness, he found support in the hope he discovered beyond suffering. This hope allowed him to stand his ground and turn the darkness in his heart from an enemy into his greatest weapon. When all this is over, it is my fervent hope that he will be able to return with Sora to his island. If I can, I should like to return to Radiant Garden, to look once more upon the beautiful water, the lovely flowers, and the hopeful smiles of the people. Dear King, my friend, I believe that at some point in time, you will come across these, my truthful accounts. How I wish I could have chatted with you again. I was a fool obsessed with rage. Forgive me. That's the end of Ansem's reports. Alright, time to go in. Charge! So you have me run all the way up there so you can move me back here.
Get ready, Xemnas. It all ends here. Huh?
So, it seems your hearts have led you to obliteration. Perhaps it doesn't pay to be too loyal to one's heart. I will have to be sure and remember that.
You just threw a building at me?
No! We can take him on our own.
That would require a lot of skill.
Let's go!
But seriously though, what is up with Kingdom Hearts? And it's, And it's turning enemies into giant robotic castle spaceships.
Yeah. It's over.
Alright, let's get out of here. She's gonna blow.
Take this.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Take this. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. It's over. Give me strength. Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Back off. Take this. Take this. This is it. Back off. Take this. Yeah. This is it. This is it.
The core has been destroyed. Destroying her piece by piece. Was that supposed to be Xehanort sitting on that throne there?
Back off. That's it. Take this. Yeah. Back off.
Spin, Goofy, spin! That was rather easy.
I need more rage. I need more hearts.
Xemnas, there's more to a heart than just anger or hate. It's full of all kinds of feelings. Don't you remember?
Unfortunately, I don't.
That wasn't a death, that was a teleport.
Gosh, you all did great.
You're coming back with us, right?
I had given in to the darkness.
Riku!
How am I gonna face everyone?
Like this?
Sounds like we need to get out of here.
Hurry!
I'll open a path.
I'm sorry you laughed. You
You
lost the
don't
power
belong
of
in the Dark
darkness.
Realm anymore, Riku.
How do we get out of here, Your Majesty?
Namine.
Ridiculous.
Well, I'm not sure. But we better hurry and get through.
There you are, Pluto.
Wait for me!
Come on.
So many cutscenes.
Thank you, Nominee. Sure. See? We meet again, like we promised.
Huh?
You said we'd meet again. But when we did, we might not recognize each other.
I did, didn't I?
But I knew you.
It's strange.
I think I understand. I see myself the way you remember me. And you see yourself the way I remember you.
I always thought nobodies were doomed to fade back into darkness.
Yeah. But you and I didn't. We got to meet our original selves.
So, we can be together again.
Right. Anytime Sora and Kairi are together.
We'll be together every day. Right, Sora?
Yeah.
Aw. How sweet.
Look sharp.
Huh?
Don't worry. You're all still you.
Hey, let's go home.
Riku, come on.
Yeah.
Sora, Riku!
Oh no, it's closing.
What?
That seems kind of dangerous, having a path between darkness closing on you while you're going through it. Don't know how we missed the giant dragon mech thing sitting in the tube over there, healing itself. Mecha Blue Eyes White Dragon. Created by Kaibaku.
Riku!
He left me!
Sora!
Oh sure, let's go kill a dragon on our speeder bike. This doesn't make me feel uneasy at all. Probably fired that a bit too early. I hate these kind of lasers. Why? I'm a lot lower on health than I would like already. Ah. Okay, doing much better this time. I'm back low again. How is it able to fly with only one wing? I think it'd be very lopsided at the very least. There we go, now it should crash. And down it goes. Still not dead yet, huh? This guy again.
Hey, Riku?
Yeah?
I wanted to thank Naminé, but I couldn't bring myself to say it. Not until everything was back to the way it was before.
Don't worry. We'll make that happen. Once this is over, you can thank her all you want.
Yeah!
Hearts are power. Nothingness is eternal.
Alright, let's go.
Embrace nothing. Nothingness is eternal.
Alright, gotta get to one of these still buildings. Break down its defenses.
Nothing.
Haha, punch through your shield anyway.
Heroes
This looks
from
very
the realm of light.
timey-wimey.
I will not allow it to end this way. Not yet.
I don't think you have much of a choice.
If light and darkness are eternal, then surely we nothings must be the same. Eternal.
You're right.
Concept of it
Light and
is-
darkness are eternal. Nothing
Light and
probably
darkness
goes on
is
forever
eternal.
too.
It lives through other things.
But guess what, Xemnas?
That doesn't mean you're eternal.
Your logic is flawed.
No more eternal than that radiance of yours. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. are supreme. We shall go together.
It's over.
Thanks, Riku. I wasn't paying attention.
It's over. Take this. Back off. Sora. Take this.
Why don't you?
That's it.
Why
It's
don't
over.
you vanish?
Yeah.
Can you spare a heart?
Sora. Is that all you got? Back off.
We shall go together.
Oh, come on.
Anger and hate are supreme.
Why is he getting those attacks in mid-air that I can't dodge like that?
Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme.
Why can I suddenly not get
Anger and
this?
hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together. Anger and hate are supreme.
It doesn't make any sense.
Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together.
Back off! Take this! Yeah! This is it!
Anger and hate are supreme. We shall go together.
This is it! Back off!
We shall go together. Guard! 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 Guard!
Is that all you got? Back off!
Yeah.
Such food.
So many lasers. This is really impressive. You and your lightsabers don't scare me. Take that for beating on my friend. Quick, Riku, grab my candy can, Snake. It's pulling him in. He's finally breaking apart.
We did it!
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
So many nobodies.
Sora. I can't.
Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on. Look where we are.
Aw, come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
Sora?
Hmm?
You lead.
Got it.
You know? I always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Really?
Are you
And
mad?
our score where
No.
you've always lost.
I kinda always
That doesn't
thought you were
count.
better at everything, too.
There's Sora being humble.
Riku,
Maybe it was before I took
What's that
control
light?
of Sora, but... Well, Sora is cooler. Or not Sora, but Riku is cooler than Sora, but...
End of the road.
yep.
Put me down. I can walk.
You know, maybe the darkness has gotten to me too. Riku!
This world is perfect for me.
Because it's just the
If
two
this
of
is
us on
what
a
the world
deserted
really
island
is-
in darkness.
Just this? Then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Riku.
If the world is made of light and darkness, we'll be the darkness.
Yeah. The other side. The realm of light is safe now. Kyrie, the king, and the others are there.
That's what I mean. Hey, Sora. Could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
Yeah, sure. Just let me grab you by the butt again here, Riku.
At least the waves sound the same. What I said back there about thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora, I was jealous of you.
What for?
I wished I could live life the way you do. Just following my heart.
Yeah, well, I've got my share of problems too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you can never imitate.
Really? What's that?
Having you for a friend.
Oh, come
And I
on,
guess-
Riku. That was cheesy.
I'm okay the way I am. I've got something you could never imitate too.
The Keyblade. So, Riku, how long have we actually been sitting here? I don't know, Sora. Just be quiet and let it happen. Wait a second. How'd this get here?
Sora?
I know it's a felony
I
to
think it's
open
for
other
you.
people's mail, but yeah, here you go. Sorry I read it.
Thinking of you wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end. And hope that our hearts will blend.
Now I was.
Oh, careful with that music there.
And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky. One sky,
Do they?
one destiny.
Light.
The door to light. We'll go together.
Yeah.
Two blue meteorites fallen to Earth are actually two kids. And they're perfectly fine, not burnt at all. Not even a little crispy.
Sora! Riku!
Alright, so here I had to cut out the audio for the music here and everything else because the video got blocked when I tried to post it before. So, yeah, I had to go back and take this out before it would let me keep the video. But, you know, it was a nice little ending here with all of them reuniting and everything. It was nice to see how close friends all these people were. And it's nice to see that Riku got some attention there from Mickey, because they've actually become friends separate from Sora, Donald, and Goofy. Like, well, they're friends. It's just like Riku and Mickey are better friends because they've been through more together than Sora and Mickey have. And there's like Sora going, "Oh yeah, you gave this to me like, what was it, like a year and a half ago or something?" Then there's Riku and Namine going, "Hey, yeah, I'm in this other person's body." Yeah, I should probably give this back to you, I guess. Been holding on to it for a while. And then I kind of decided to jump ahead here. Alright, hello everyone. Hello everyone. I was unable to actually get things to fast forward with the mic I had. Or not mic, but the system I had to edit, my editing system. But I decided to show this ending part here because it's nice and it starts to wrap up some of the stories. Like there's Mickey going back home. There's a cute little moment between him and Minnie. And it just shows some of the things that happens after. Like there's the struggle tournament happening again between Hayner and Strifer, whatever his name was, in the finals. And there's Winnie Pooh and the gang together once again, playing together and having fun. Things returning back to normal. It's nice. That's actually a beautiful shot right there. That little field with the flowers and everything. And then they are peeking in on Mulan's private moment here. So close. So close. There's Belle and Beast. And then there's the nice little model of him being human again, which definitely probably leads up to the point of we are probably not going to get Beast as a companion character again. He won't be able to fight like that, probably. But yeah, there's the Colosseum rebuilt. Our friends there. And Orin. Vanishing back into the afterlife. There's Pirates of the Caribbean. They're mostly just chilling there. Jack making sure he's not going with skeleton and that the treasure chest was taken care of. And I turned the music off because I was worried if I fast forwarded it, it'd still be able to pick up what the music was. Probably should have turned the music back on by this point. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. Getting ready for Halloween for Jack and his group. Sean receiving a new upgrade. First I thought this was probably just a recopy of him getting that thing, but then as he's leaving, there's that little dance there. I figure someone must have put a DDR system in there to play. There's the past. Pretty much just re-establishes the ending when we left the past before. Except instead of Mickey sleeping on the back of the boat, he's just waving goodbye. So nothing much going on there. I don't even know why they added it in, really. Since that gives Mickey kind of like two endings. Aladdin and Jasmine back together. This was nice. It's showing Ariel and her prince gonna be married. Simba and Nala and their new daughter. Though I think her name was Kira or something. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention to the other Lion Kings. They just weren't as interesting to me, I guess. There's the inhabitants of Radiant Garden having their ice cream. I'm sure that butterfly was some kind of like Final Fantasy reference I didn't get because I wasn't as big into the Final Fantasy games. I want to be. Like, they look good and everything, it's just, I don't know, I just never really had too much of a chance to get into them. Like, I got Final Fantasy 15, which I'll probably play on this. I played quite a bit of 10, I think. Only really played through the beginning part of 15. There's Sora going back to the cave where he gets to see the end credits of the first Kingdom Hearts, where Kairi updated the pictures some. Sort of finding it and becoming amused by it. And here we are. Back on the island. Back where it all began.
Nothing's changed, huh?
Nope. Nothing will.
I mean, not in the long run, no.
What a small world.
But part of one that's much bigger.
Yeah.
Hey, Riku. What do you think it was? The door to the light.
This.
This?
Yeah. It's always closer than you think.
Sora! Riku!
Hey, what's up?
Look,
This has to be an incredibly inefficient way to send messages. That's essentially... I hope it gets there. Not only are you hoping it gets from one world to another, as a letter in a bottle, you're expecting it to get to the right world, and then once it reaches that world, find the exact right location to beach itself. Keyblade is said to hold phenomenal power. One legend says its wielder saved the world, while another says that he wrought chaos and ruin upon it. I must know what this Keyblade is. A key opens doors. And here are those three from way back when. Technically this game, or that game, came after this one, but not chronologically. But the three Keyblades they're holding, for some reason, is the Keyblade of Light, the Keyblade of Darkness, and the Keyblade of Twilight, aka the Soul Eater. Master of Keyblade, memory of Xehanort, the Lost Two, Chasers, Keyblade 4. It all began with birth by sleep. And that was the secret ending. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time on Phoenix Firestar Plays Kingdom Hearts.